Hi. Hello. I switched rooms at last minute and decided to film over here. So I'm now just trying to reorganize over here. I felt like it just was not working at my desk. But hello, welcome. It's another year of March Madness. So I am just trying to get myself situated so we can get started. But how is everybody? Hello. Okay. Hi. Oh, what did I do? I go live one time a year and it's during March, so I'm like, oh goodness, and it feels like something's always different. So but hello, Janelle. Thank you for being a member. And Ashley's here and Debbie. Hi, guys. Kaylin says, hi, Samantha. I was just looking at your Amazon storefront. Oh, what are we getting? Are we getting anything good? Hi, Amy. Thank you for being a member. Janelle says, so excited. This is my year for a perfect bracket. I can feel it. Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Leanne, Amber. My goodness. Bridget said, hey, Sam, I've been wondering when March Madness is going to start. Today. We are kicking it off today. Let's see. The Brazen Blender, that review of an item that just launched killed me. I know. Jody, hello. Yeah, the internet is an interesting little place, huh? I think I'm missing just a couple. Oh, I forgot my hot chocolate. Hello. Listen, I'm on my second hot chocolate of the day. It just is what it is. Okay, so we have all the lip products. Okay, one sec. I gotta get my hot chocolate. I'm gonna make it back. Okay, we are coming back. So sorry. Great live streamer. I also realized I had my computer all set up too, because I need my computer for this one as well. So, okay. We're getting there. I thought I was going to be able to do this from my filming space, but that was just not going to happen. So, now we should have everything. But, hello everyone. Welcome to a live chat and welcome to another year of March Makeup Madness. If you are new to March Madness, essentially it's just like a little game that we play in the month of March. I pick out 4 products in a bunch of different categories. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. We have 8 categories and 4 products in each. And what I do, there's no one in there. What I do is have you fill out a form. It'll be open today. I have you fill that out and you are trying to guess which product in each category is going to be the most voted on by the community. Ooh, I didn't realize I had comments coming in. I always lose, but it's always fun. Las Vegas blogger, hello. Oh, you were getting some Sojo sunglasses. I actually have some next to me. I really like this pair. Isn't this pair a vibe? I feel like this pair's a vibe. I like that one. Debbie said I ended up getting the ring off of Amazon and loving it. Which one? This is one of my new ones, and then this is my other new one. I saw my friend Molly just got this ring too, and I was like, yes, we were twinning with our rings. The favorite plant in the back. Wait, is this Perry or Polly? Oh, wait, there's it. No, this is Perry. Yeah. Hold on. We'll bring Perry over for this video. Here's Perry. Okay. And Polly's on the other side. Yeah, Perry can help me film this video today. Let's see. Hello, Melanie's here. Thanks for being a member. Hello from California. Hello. Okay. So yes, I will have you fill out this form that I will put in the comment section at one point, and then you're trying to guess what will be the most voted on from the community. So I know, like I was talking to Janelle earlier, and she was saying that it's kind of helpful to see the first video and see the comments and what people are saying, because you can kind of maybe get a vibe of what people will be voting for, because then I will have you vote. So after the forms are closed next week, then I have the voting start. So you go in and you vote for, you know, essentially the products that you chose. And then we'll do, these are all done through live chats. So then we'll do another live chat, and I'll share the top 2 in each category that are moving on. So you can kind of get a feel for if your bracket is still in the running or not. And then the last video, I do a full face with the most voted on products, and whoever wins a prize box from me. But something with the prize box I want to do this year. I have my Will I Buy It mug, which is funny because it's not Wednesday. But one thing that I thought I would do, so how the structure will go, this video is going to be, I'm going to show all the products and all the categories, and then I'll also put the form up, and it will also be on the community tab, and all the voting will be done on my community tab as well. So that is, if you go to YouTube, you search my name, and then you will see, like, on the, let me see what it looks like. Like when you go to the profile page on top, it'll say like home, videos, shorts. It'll now say posts. Posts is now what the community tab used to be, but that's where we can post like photos or updates or anything like that. So under post, that is where the voting will be for that one. And so that's what this video is. I'm going to show you all of the different products, open up the form to everybody, and then next week, I thought it would be really fun to kind of build the giveaway box with you all, because my makeup closet is now like totally organized. I think it looks so good, and I thought it would be so fun to like actually do a live from like in the closet and have you like pick out the products that you would like to see in the box. Does that make sense? So that will be next week's video. And then next week the forms will also close, so you have 1 week to fill it out, make your choices, and then we go into the voting. But so for today, to kick off March Makeup Madness, is just kind of going over how the game is played, all of the different products, and sharing the form so you can fill that out. And then yeah, I'm trying to remember last year, if I feel like, did anyone get perfect? Last year, I did have a couple of different categories that had 8 in there, but then I realized too late that on the community tab, you can only have, I think it's 5 that you can vote for at a time. So I did not want to do that again this year, because I was like, well, that was pretty silly. I'm just drinking my hot chocolate, but that's what will be going on. My glucose there. Actually, I feel like I'm just gonna pull this up. Mine doesn't even show. My YouTube channel is very interesting. Like mine doesn't even tell me that I'm live. Like, hello. Can I find my own live chat? No. Okay. Maybe if I go in from a different account. So funny. Okay. So let me see. So I can kind of look at the comments this way too. I wonder if I'll put my laptop up here. Also, like I said, I haven't done a live chat in such a long time, so bear with me. I feel like it always takes me a minute to get into the swing of things, but I have a new lip combo on today and I really like it. City Beauty came out with these new defining lip liners. The one I have on is blush, and then I don't have this one on, I have the sangria one on, but I thought it was so pretty. So I was super excited because I really like the City Beauty lip oils, and then they finally came out with some new shades and lip liners, so I was pretty stoked about that. Let's see, where did I leave off with the comments? Bethany said, who knew plants could survive that long? I kill everything. Yeah, Perry is fake. I can't even, I wouldn't be able to keep a plant last. I would be very bad at keeping a plant alive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh, I've been here since the first March Madness. Aries Queen energy. Oh my gosh, I love that. So today is my friend, off topic. Today is my friend Ashley's birthday. And she loves bingo. I love bingo too. Who doesn't love bingo? If you don't love bingo. But I'm going to take her to bingo this weekend. And I was like, I know I have bingo dabbers here. Like, I know I do. So I really thought they were in this bench that I have that actually my phone is sitting on. So this morning I went to look in my bench and I couldn't find them, but I found like all of Aries' colors were in there. Oh, so that was a rough morning. But no bingo dabbers. I was like, dang it. But she said they're only $1 to buy at the place that we're going. But super excited to go to bingo. Let's see. Thoughts on the new Natasha Denona palette? Okay. So funny story. So I love Natasha Denona, obviously. If you don't know me, I love Natasha Denona palettes. I buy most of them. The Bloom palette does look so beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But you guys, the Nomad palette that's coming out. So if you missed my PR haul, I posted a PR haul, yesterday? And I'm just, sitting on the floor. I'm opening all the packages. Everything's fine. And then I open the Nomad palette and I'm like, oh, and I'm like gasping over it. I'm like shot. I'm like staring. I'm like, I'm so excited about this. Great. Then I'm in editing and I'm like, and I'm editing the video and I'm like zooming in on the palette, like, look at this shade and all these things. And then I'm in my description box and I'm trying to fill everything out. And I'm like, oh, okay, Nomad Cosmetics. Great. I go to the website. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not up yet. It's probably not released yet. Sometimes we get things early. I'm like, okay. So then I go over to the Instagram. I think I was trying to find like the price maybe or the exact date or something to put in my description box. And I'm like, oh, they haven't even shown the palette yet. They have not shown the palette yet. They are showing the palette on Saturday, I think is like the full color reveal and everything. And then it launches on Tuesday. I was like, so I wanted to keep the part in my video showing my excitement because I was genuinely like, that to me is one of Nomad's like best releases that they've come out with. I was so excited about it. So I didn't want to cut the whole video and cut it out. So instead I just blurred out the palette. So I cut a lot of it down, but I just blurred out the palette. So like every time I would move, I would have to move the blur box with it. But I'm so glad that I realized it because I actually had that palette picked out for March Madness. I was like, I would have felt so dumb if I would have been on a freaking live chat showing a palette that the brand hadn't shown yet. I would have felt like such, because it wouldn't have been like I was doing it with ill intentions. I just didn't even. So that would have been embarrassing. But all that to say, I'm really excited for the Nomad palette. It's not that I think it looks exactly like the Bloom, but for me last month when I was doing my Shop My Stash, I had the new Singe palette. I had the new Nomad palette, the Shimon Apreski. I had the Natasha Denona Roxa because I got it in my Beautylish Lucky Bag. And then Colourpop also like the Shadow of Secrets. And it was so hard for me to try to use all of those palettes. And so when I was thinking about the Natasha, I was like, let me see what palettes that I get in PR that I want to try. I got the Odensai and Morgan Turner. And then I also got this one from Nomad that I think I'm really going to be using a lot. So I'm like, do I really need the Natasha? I don't know. I think it looks so pretty. And I saw it just pop up and say, it kind of looks like the Corta Rosa. And I feel like I do agree with that. So I'm just like, I just don't know if I really need it. And I felt so overwhelmed last month with just the new makeup that I got in PR and the few things that I had bought that I'm like, I feel like my Shop My Stash videos are really helping me understand like my makeup usage. I really do. I feel like it's really helping. So let's see. The older I get, the more I realize I do in fact need lip liners. I need lip liners. I just do. I just need them. I just filmed a video on my reactions to like the morning shed videos. Have you guys been seeing those videos at all? Because they're like popping up for me so much. It's where you like go to bed with like so much stuff on your face and your hair and your teeth and your jaw, and then you wake up and you take it all off and you're supposed to be beautiful. Man, I really went down a rabbit hole for that video, but that'll be Sunday's video. It was very interesting. Thank you for the birthday wishes for Ashley. The blur box in the video cracked me up. Oh my gosh, I was like so stressed. Janelle said, could you get kicked off their PR list for that? Probably. I mean, even though like I'm not doing it, you know, intentionally. But you know, it's like sometimes it gets a little overwhelming because like we do get, you know, some emails for the brand, or sometimes they put it in. For me, it's a lot more helpful if they put it right in the box and it says like, this isn't launching until this date, because I get so many emails and so much like correspondence that it's hard for me to remember like every single brand and every single date, but it just takes a second to look things up and all of those things. So yeah, but I just would have felt so bad because I love Nomad. So like I would have felt horrible. So we don't have it in this video, thank goodness. Melanie says, the morning sheds are nuts. I would literally not be able to sleep. That's what I was saying in my video, that like all these videos are like the uglier you go to sleep, the prettier you wake up. And I'm like, or if you get good sleep. It's called beauty sleep for a reason. I don't know. But okay, let's get into it. March Madness. Let me find my form. So, like I said, we have 8 different categories. There's 4 products in each. And what you are going to do at the end, I'll put the form in here. You are going to pick, you can only pick 1 product in each form. I want to make sure I have the setting on where you can send it to yourself. Hold on. Send responders a copy of their response. I highly recommend. Will it not let me? That's rude. I can't do that anymore? Collect email addresses. Required to send response copies. I don't think I want to do that. Okay. Well, what I'm going to say is when you fill out your form, please write down your choices, because every single year I get so many messages of people being like, can you tell me what my picks were? And I'm like, no, because I get literally thousands and it's so much. So I would just make sure that you write them down, because now it's not going to give me the option to be able to send you. That's really annoying. Otherwise, it's going to make you sign in and you're going to have a Google account, and not everyone's going to have a Google account, and people are going to be mad. So I'm going to say, just make sure that you write down what your responses were. But you get to pick 1 in each category: 1 foundation, 1 concealer, 1 eyeshadow palette, 1 fragrance, etc. And then I will go through all of the responses and see what are the most voted on. So it's been the year of mascara for me. Like, brands are killing it. Mascara does seem to be very popular right now. I do agree. Let's see. Okay, so let's jump into it. Now, I thought this would be fun to do because I feel like skin tints are so popular right now. So we're going to start off with foundation. So I feel like skin tints are super popular right now. And just in my last PR haul, I got three different skin tints. And then in one of my most recent hauls, I bought the Makeup Forever skin tint. So I was like, let's do all new ones for foundation. So I feel like this category might be one of the hardest. Sorry, I'm almost done with my hot chocolate. Okay. So I feel like this might be one of the hardest, but for the 4 different foundations that we have, again, like I mentioned, the Makeup Forever Super Boost Perfecting Moisture Boosting Skin Tint. It's actually what I have on today. I've used this in a Get Ready With Me. I've had this in haul videos. This is really nice. So this is the only one that I personally have used out of these. So I don't really have much to say about these other ones. So I'm like, does that mean maybe Makeup Forever will win? Or another thing I will say is, since I just did my haul, I always ask in the haul, what do you want to see in the next Get Ready With Me video? And I feel like the most voted on in that particular video was the Milani, which I was very surprised about because we have Milk Makeup and Colourpop. I feel like the most amount of people said that they wanted to see the Milani. So then that makes me think maybe the Milani will take this category. I don't know. But this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick. So again, I haven't tried any of these yet. I'm going to try Milani in my next Get Ready With Me, not tomorrow. That'll be a Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me, and a very personal video. I'm like kind of scared to post it, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But in my next Get Ready With Me, I'm going to use the one from Milani. So I don't know. I don't know. And then we also got, like, I thought most people would be wanting to see the Colourpop, but this is their Pretty Fresh Tinted Foundation Balm. So this one is from Colourpop. So we have 2 affordable and 2 high-end. So that's Colourpop. And then Milk Makeup also just released their Hydro Grip Gel Tint. So they also have a skin tint that is out. I kind of thought this one, I didn't really see a lot of people talk about the Milk Makeup in the PR haul. It was mostly about the Milani. But again, Makeup Forever is the only one that I've actually tested out and reviewed myself. So I'm like, maybe, but I feel like Colourpop is a very loved brand. I've been starting to see more and more people talk about this on TikTok. So I'm like, maybe the Milk. I don't know. But like I said, I think it's always very interesting to get the comments in the beginning because it can kind of help people decide what they want to vote on, because you could be voting for your favorites, you could be voting for my favorites, or you could be really looking at like what people are saying in the comments and being like, oh, more people are talking about the Milani or whatever it may be. So we can discuss in here, or if there's any, you know, you can always come back and leave like a regular comment on the video as well. And I know people who watch the replay find those really helpful too. So we shall see. Megan says, hey, hope all is well, coming to Vegas for a week at the end of May. Woo! I hope that you have so much fun. The weather will be great. Janelle said Milk is going TikTok viral. It is. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about that one over there for sure. So it's always interesting like what products do better on different platforms. But those are the 4. I thought this would be a really fun category since they're all new. I feel like they kind of gave them like a little bit of like an even playing field, if you will. So there's that. Okay, I'm trying to think of, let's do, okay, blush was kind of like an interesting one for me because as I was like looking at my blushes, I ended up grabbing like mostly cream, and I feel like I'm more of a powder fan right now. So I was like, this is interesting. But one that I grabbed out was the Westman Atelier blush. Now I do feel like a lot of people like Westman Atelier, but I put this in my Shop My Stash bag for February and didn't use it at all. And so I'm like, I feel like I just want to like show it more love because I feel bad. But this one is the shade Petite. So this is a cream blush, and it's just like a nice pink, like it's cute. Oh, Stacy's here. It's also Stacy's birthday. Ooh, birthday things. I hope that you're having a great birthday. Melanie says, I feel like the drugstore is going to take this category, Milani or Colourpop. Definitely could be. There used to be a brand at Target called NP Set that used to be near the Sonia K and Pixi products. They had a stick foundation that was literally the best product ever. I feel like I've never heard of that brand. How is that possible? How's that possible? Leon says, definitely thinking Milani. That one I am curious about. I'm like so curious because so many other people were so curious. I'm like, wait a second. But that's one blush, is the Westman Atelier. Another one, this is a new one to me, but this is from Huda Beauty, and this one is the blush filter, and this is the Ube blush. So this is like that kind of like electric pinky purple Ube color. So this is a liquid blush in there. And then I put two reds. Okay. Why do I like red blush so much? But one is a powder and one is a cream. So from Pixi, I have their on the glow blush, and this one is in Ruby. It's just so pretty, and it's one that I thought would be like so intimidating, but it's just not. It's so easy to use, and I just think that it's so pretty. Stacy says Ube. Can't wait to see that on you. I'll have it in tomorrow's Get Ready With Me as well. So we have the Ruby. I never know where for me, it's over. Oh my gosh. Tinka, how are you? I took a long YouTube break. So happy to see you again. I'm so happy to see you. That makes my whole day. Oh my gosh. Kaylin says, I've seen so many trying the Ube. It looks so pretty. Can't wait to see it on you. Yeah. So tomorrow's Get Ready With Me. So we have this one, and then I also did the Singe Beauty Timid Tomato because I felt like I needed to have some sort of powder in here as well. But this is like a very different red than the Ruby, right? I feel like these are all blushes like outside of my comfort zone. That's like the theme with the blush, because I'm more of a powder girl, but I don't wear red like super often. It's more like pink neutrals. But so we have like Westman Atelier, which is still like the pink, but it's the cream. And then Ube, and then the cream red, and then the powder red. So those are the blushes. Red blush gives Grandma Pinched My Cheeks vibe. I love red. That's so cute. I've been obsessed with purple and plum blushes lately. Definitely will be grabbing the Plumberry Plumping Blush Veil from Makeup by Mario. Nice. Tracy says, yeah, I just got here, so excited for this. Stacey says, Timid Tomato, Chef's Kiss. Janelle said, oh man, you had to put Singe in there, didn't you? I don't know. This is a tough one. Bridget says, love the Huda Beauty blushes, but never tried that color. Stacey says, Singe for the win. I don't see, I put Westman Atelier in here because I feel like Westman Atelier is a brand that like everybody loves, but I haven't tried a lot from. Like I just recently started like dipping my toe into Westman Atelier. So I was like, that might be like a fan favorite. But also a lot of people love Huda Beauty, and the blush filters have been very popular. Leanne just said, I love the Huda blush filters. So there's that. And then just the Pixi Cream blush is like one of my personal favorites. But then a lot of people love Singe Beauty, and Timid Tomato is such a popular shade. So, oh, Tinka says your husband had a stroke 2.5 years ago. It's not easy. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, it's so good to see your name. It's so exciting. Okay, so those are the blushes, and then I'm just kind of like bouncing all around. Let's do mascaras next. We're gonna do mascaras. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, for mascaras, I tried to like pull in some different ones. So I have one of my personal favorites is the Tarte XL. So I have like this little mini here of it. So I just love this mascara. I think it's great. I wear it all the time, or purchase it all the time. I think it's wonderful. Also a favorite of mine, the Rare Beauty. I feel like I have the Rare Beauty in like every year, but like the Rare Beauty is just such a good mascara, and I have like multiples of that one. And then in my Shop My Stash bag now is from e.l.f. This is the Lash Extender. I feel like when I was first trying this, I didn't really like it, but now that I've been using it, I'm like, wait, it really makes the lashes look so long. You know how some people say that, what do some people say, Samantha? You know, some people say like, when you open a mascara, you might not like it right away, and it has to like hit the air or like something along those lines. I really can't remember what the exact reasoning is, but like you like it more after a few uses. That's what I feel like the e.l.f. Extender is doing to me. Because I've been wearing it the last few days, and I'm like, this really makes my lashes look so long. So that's interesting. And then I also wanted to pull in this one from Grande mascara. It's their conditioning peptide mascara. Because I feel like I hear so many people talk about Grande cosmetics, their mascaras, their lash serum, like all these different things. And I'm like, so I don't know. I feel like e.l.f. is a very loved on brand, and it's the only drugstore one in here. So I'm like, e.l.f. might win. But then like Rare Beauty, yeah, mascara thickens over time as it's open, says Stacey. Yeah, that was it. Oh, Janelle said I didn't get on with the XL, couldn't get it off. It is a tubing mascara. It can be hard to get off, or you get like the little, but to me, it doesn't move at all. Like I cannot handle mascara that transfers on me. I can't handle it. It makes me so angry. But then other people don't like mascaras that are harder to remove. So it's like, you know, everyone's different. But that's why I love the Tarte. But then like the Rare Beauty, I feel like this is my favorite. I feel like a lot of people really love this one. So I'm like, maybe. And the Tarte, like, Tiffany says, I feel the same way about the MAC mascara and the blue tube. I give it 2 weeks after I open it. Kaylin loves the Rare Beauty one. That's so interesting to me. Huh. Yes, mascara needs to dry out, thicken a little for me. House Labs is that girl for me so far, but Rare Beauty has been that girl. Oh. Makes me want to do a video on like, who's that girl right now? Who's been that? I don't know. That's funny. The way my mind works, I'm like, can I run with that? So those are the 4 mascaras. Okay. Let's move over to concealers. So for concealers, the 4 that I chose, I don't really have a lot of concealers. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really, for someone who like loves concealers, I feel like I love like my concealers, you know what I mean? But I have the Tower 28. So this is in my Shop My Stash now. This is one of my favorites. I love this one. I talk about it all of the time. Also in my Shop My Stash is the Makeup by Mario. This is a good one. I feel like it is a little more, like it's a little bit more full coverage, and I don't always need like the most of like full coverage, but it's a really good concealer. I've kept it around. And then kind of along those lines, I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury offers a little bit more coverage as well. This one is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. So I do like this one. And then I did want to put in the Sigma Duo as well. So I had this in last month's Shop My Stash, and you can see like I have major pan on this side of it, but I just think this Sigma Concealer Duo is so good. It was a favorite like instantly once it released. So we have 3 like this, and then also the Sigma Concealer Duo. I feel like a lot of people love the Makeup by Mario brand, so I wanted to include the Makeup by Mario, but also Charlotte Tilbury is like a very loved brand as well. The Tower 28, I feel like so many people love this concealer specifically. And then the Sigma Concealer Duo, I feel like this is one of those that like if you've tried it, like you know how good it is. So I don't know. Charlotte Tilbury is so underrated. Stacey says Tower 28. I love that one. Bridget says Tower 28 for the win. Stacey says I love the Sigma Duo too. It's amazing for my under eyes. I feel like concealer might be a hard category as well. What time are we at? 3:36. Okay. I'm doing good on time. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, okay, bronzer. Like what bronzer should I get? What bronzer should I be trying? I feel like I have said so many times that I need a new bronzer, and then I just like haven't gotten one. And like what's the it girl bronzer right now? Or not even like the it girl, like what's been that girl? Full circle. What's been that girl? Like what should I be buying? What should I be trying? Because most of my bronzers are panned, almost gone, broken. I'm like, what has happened? Like I need a new bronzer in my life. But for the bronzer category, I have like my one wild card in here. So again, the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, I think last year was the cream bronzer that I had in here. Did that win or was that runner up? I just looked at my video the other night. I should remember this, but you can see that I've panned the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. It's great. I love it. I had it in my January Shop My Stash. And then also, why are all my bronzers broken? Nobody knows. Also, my Sigma bronzer is also a little bit broken too, but big pan on this one. I have a little bit falling out at us, but the Sigma matte bronzer is so beautiful. I highly recommend this one too. Okay, Makeup Revolution cream bronzer is so good. Catrice Holiday bronzer has a highlight duo. Oldie but goodie bronzer is Milani. Silky Matte from Milani. Wait, I've tried that one, right? From Milani? I feel like I've tried that one. Interesting. So those are 2 bronzers that have pan in it. And then I also did the YSL bronzer. I just really like this bronzer. I like a lot of YSL products. Maybe it's just because it makes me feel bougie. I'm not really sure. But like I like the YSL ones. But this is the, sounds like a video, subscribers' favorite bronzer try on. I bought all my subscribers' favorite bronzers. My brain is like running with ideas. And then I wanted to put a little bit of a wild card in here. I was going to do the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, but I did that. I feel like I've done that the last like couple of years. So I decided to go with the First Aid Beauty Bronze and Glow Drops. Now, typically, like, you can use this as a bronzer, and I have used it as a bronzer. A lot of times I would like mix it in with my foundation if I felt like I wanted a little bit of like bronze and glow to the face. But you can also use this as a bronzer, and I think that it's very pretty. I feel like as warm weather is coming up, I feel like I'm maybe going to start gravitating a little bit towards liquid or cream, or just products like this that are bronzy and glowy. I mean, this is literally like the perfect name for this. So I wanted to throw a little wild card in for the bronzers too. And also because I really just don't own that many bronzers, which is a problem. It's a problem. Need more bronzers. Oh, sounds like I'm sleeping on Milani with the skin tinted bronzer. I know, right? I'm like, I see, the thing is, like, I like a lot of Milani products. I feel like they're an underrated brand for sure. Like, their mascaras, the highly rated, like, so good. I feel like they don't get enough love. Full face of Milani video. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas now. I gotta think. Okay. So let's talk about fragrance. How about that? I wanted to include a fragrance section this year, and I feel like I have like very different scents in here, but I feel like fragrance is like a hard one. I don't know, I feel like it's like everyone is so different, so I feel like this is going to be a hard category. But I just got this one in my last PR haul, and I just think this packaging is like so cute. So this is YSL, and this is Flowers and Flames, like Libre Flowers. Yeah, Libre Flowers and Flames. But isn't this just like such a vibe? Smells good. Hold on, I'll read to you. YSL Flowers. I love reading scent descriptions. It's just like one of my favorite things. So this one, all these cookies. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a new sultry floral blast, a warm, sensual, and sun-kissed interpretation of Libre. At the heart of the floral fragrance blooms a sun-kissed and creamy cocoa palm tree flower, melted with a spicy and solar lily flower. Beneath this blazing, bold floral, a base of rich vanilla for sensuous warmth and unforgettable long-lastingness. An endless bloom of freedom. Flowers have never been so hot. That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line I've read today. Flowers have never been so hot. Okay. Libre is so good. That smells so good. I heard the YSL is similar to Replica. Interesting. It's a sexy summer scent in my opinion. It does. Like, it is giving summer. It's giving like, I just went to a day club, but now I want to go to Carbone. That's the most Vegas thing I've ever said in my life. I wish I could take that back. That just made me sound like I've been here too long. Oh, my abs hurt because I did Pilates this morning. I can't. Feed me all the pasta and wine. It's like I was in the sun. And I like still kind of smell like sunscreen, but now I'm like trying to put a nice dress on and go to Carbone. I've been to Carbone like twice, okay? I'm okay. I'm crying. All right, get it together. I can't believe I just said that. I should move. Okay. We also have from Ellis Brooklyn the salt. So this is a newer one to me. I don't think I think in my last Shop My Stash, I forgot to include fragrance and I forgot brushes because I took all my brushes out of my bag and then I went to get ready the other day and I was like, I don't have a single brush in here. So my Shop My Stash is still like a new series to me. So I need to remember fragrance and brushes. Hello. But so I put in salt. This says salty skin, the creamy heat of the sun, and a whiff of tropical florals. Salt is sensual, complex, and soul healing. Salt features the heaty, salty notes of vegan ambergris with the tropical floral notes of Tahitian tiara and the warmth of sandalwood and musk. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though, because since I put this in my Shop My Stash bag, I've worn it a couple times. This I feel like is a very long wearing scent. I will say that. I do think that it's very, because like I sprayed it, you know, like during the day, and it was like, I think it was when I got back at night and I was like gonna change into my pajamas that I was like, I can still smell that. So very long wearing, but it's almost a little too like, it might be the musk that's throwing me off. Like I feel like it's too musky. Like the musk is too overpowering, I think is how I feel. But I know Ellis Brooklyn, like I do like the Melanie says if Libre doesn't take it after that, then something is wrong. But I know Ellis Brooklyn. I also have Miami Nectar, which I was gonna put in here, but because I just got salt, I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that one. So yeah, that's the perfect description. I'm gonna pitch it to YSL and Carbone. Sexy summer flowers that turn heads at only the best Italian restaurants. Oh my god, I'm gonna break something. I can't. I cannot. Oh, I tell you, I don't know where I come up with this stuff. Okay. And then I also wanted to do, I had commodity milk in my last Shop My Stash. So I put the little travel size in here. Let's see. Warm and spicy. Okay, here's the fragrance description. Seeking comfort in the familiar, this creamy and calming scent offers the perfect start to the day. Cold milk adds a cooling element to an otherwise rich and warm fragrance of marshmallow, mahogany wood, and tonka bean. I really like this one. I used about half of it. Last month I had it in my on-the-go makeup bag, and I really do like this one. Could it be the scent of marshmallow? No, I'm just kidding. But I do like that it has marshmallow in there. Also, the cold milk, that's so funny, adds a cooling element. But this one I think is really nice. So I really like that one from Milk. And then lastly, I wanted to put in, because I feel like I don't give this one enough love, because I often do my, what am I doing? This is from Sol de Janeiro. So I have the like Turosa 62. I have it like this. And then I also have like the jumbo size, like hair and body mist. I don't really understand like the difference of them, but for some reason I go for that one more. I think it's because I just always have it out. And for me, it's like, I don't know if it's the packaging or it's the what, that it just makes me feel like this is like an everyday, or if I just want to like run somewhere, it's like, shh. Whereas this to me, I'm like, oh, this is fancier. This is nicer. Like I'll use this if it's like I'm going out. I'm like, why? Why does my brain do that? Like that don't make no sense. So this says, the scent that started it all, be immersed in the warmth of Rio sunshine all year round with this potent, concentrated version of our iconic warm gourmand Sol de Janeiro fragrance, now in a new formula that's even longer lasting. A cheerful and inviting summer crush with delicious, irresistible gourmand notes grounded with soft florals and creamy sandalwood, a scent that everyone falls in love with and no one can resist. So I feel like Sol de Janeiro is like very popular, especially with fragrances. I feel like I just saw they came out with like a car fragrance or something like that. Like a car, what do you call those? Air fresheners? Thingamabobs. So I don't know, like a lot of people love the YSL. I'm gonna wear this next time I go to Carbone. A lot of people love Ellis Brooklyn though. I see a lot of hype about these. But also the Milk, like I love this one. And the Sol de Janeiro, so nice. So I don't know. I feel like that one might be a hard one. We also only have 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, Samantha, get it together. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do palettes next. Let's see. Never heard of Commodity, but I got it in a subscription box recently and it's so good. It is so good. Okay, so for palettes, this is always like such a hard thing for me to do. But I wanted to put in some, well, these are all like favorite brands for eyeshadow palettes, but of course, Natasha Denona. And I was really, Janelle says, oh, palettes, the bracket breaker every time. I'm really curious about how this one will go. So I love Natasha Denona, but I really wanted to put in like this palette. It's one of the minis, but I just can't stop reaching for it. This is the mini My Dream. Sorry, Ashley just texted me and I don't know what she's saying. She said something about Batman. Okay. We have the mini My Dream. Sorry, let me get back to the chat. I just love this palette so much. And Janelle says so many people love the mini My Dream. It's just so good. And look at the big old pan in this shade. Like, it's such a good palette. It's such a good palette. Like the love that I have for this palette is like the love that I had for the mini nude when it came out. I love it. I can't tell if my friends are watching the live chat. Because now they're talking about marshmallows. I'm like, are you watching? But mini My Dream, fabulous. And then I also love Sigma, so I wanted to do one of their new palettes. So we have the Cool Neutrals. This one is so pretty as well. This was one of those palettes, like when I first saw it, I was just like, oh, Sigma, you did it. Like, you did it with this palette. It's so pretty, and I love the Sigma formula. So really wanted to include one from Sigma. I thought of Corte Rosa, I thought of Nomad, but I was like, let's do the new one. And then I wanted to include some indie in here because I love like my indie palettes as well. I talk about this palette all the time, and it is from Fantasy Cosmetica. It's the Cradled in Ice. In one of our group chats the other day, someone was gonna place an order for Fantasy, and they're like, what would you recommend? I was like, Cradled in Ice. Like, this palette is so pretty. And just like some of these shimmers in here are just, and the mattes are like, they're pigmented, but they're still like blendable. It's such a good palette. I don't use the blues very much out of here. I'm gonna say that's like my one caveat. But if I wanted to use blues, I could. You know, it's like one of those. But this is such a nice one as well. But then the last one, like I said, so I wanted to put the new Nomad palette in here, and I'm so glad that I didn't. But I still wanted to put one from Nomad in because I'm a really big fan of the Nomad formula. I also just like their palettes. Like, I like the concept behind them. I like the designs behind them. The thought that goes into them. Like, I love when they release. They're such a fun brand to me. Like, when they release a palette, it's like right now with the new one that they have, that I'm not gonna say its name, like they have like the crossword game going on, and they have these like hints, and like it's just like so fun and interactive, and I think that's really cool. So I'm a big fan of the brand, so I wanted to still include something from Nomad. So I chose the Ireland palette. I think it might be, I don't know, I think it could be Natasha Denona. But this one, also because it's green, we're in March, we got St. Patrick's Day. And I just love the Ireland palette. I got to go last year to Ireland, so it was so exciting. Janelle says, I'll crop the Ireland one. Did you have to? How could I not choose that one? I know, it's so pretty, and I feel like it's very March. Because I almost did the Chicago palette. That's what after I decided I couldn't do the new one, then I was like, oh, I'll do the Chicago because I really like that one. Then I was like, how could I not do the Ireland one? So I don't know. A lot of people really like Fantasy Cosmetica though. A lot of people really like Sigma and the Cool Neutrals. This sold out really quick. I don't even know if it's back in stock yet because it sold out very quickly. And then like Natasha, and like who doesn't love the mini My Dream? I think it could be the, I don't know. Sydney says, but Natasha Denona quality. Like, I don't know. I think that's gonna be a tough one. Okay. We're gonna end with lips. I'm like, where am I gonna swatch these? Okay, very carefully. So with lips, I have 4 different lip combos. So, so you'll be voting for like the combo. Lola says, Samantha, will you ever do a day in my life vlog like you used to do before? I really miss your sit downs just discussing life, business, and non-makeup related stuff. I really love your insight. Oh, thank you. I've thought about doing vlogs. Honestly, I thought about starting like a whole different channel and doing more like vlog style stuff. I don't know if I really will do that though. But I have been trying to do more like sit down videos talking about just like different things. Like tomorrow is a little bit more of an in-depth conversation about like health stuff, which I'm kind of nervous to talk about, but because I feel like people can be so like judgmental when it comes to that kind of stuff, but it's just something that's been on my mind. And then I've been trying to do some more videos just talking about like trends that I see online and kind of my thoughts on them and like offer a different perspective and like, I don't know, different things like that. But yeah, those I've been really enjoying doing. So I've been trying to incorporate those too, and not just doing only videos where I'm like sitting down and talking about like makeup and specific products and like reviews and like things like that, like still keeping those, but doing some other things as well is what I've been trying to do. So yeah. Okay, so for the lip combo, I have like mostly newer stuff as well. I feel like lips are just like so hard, but there's a bunch of new stuff that I have in here. I love this lip combo. The Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine, the lip liner and the lip gloss is just like, it's just so good. It really is. I mean, the Makeup Forever lip liners, I feel like so many people like these so much. And when they came out with the glosses with the corresponding shades, I was just like, yes, please. It's beautiful. I love this combo. I think it's great. I did a drugstore lip combo as well. I've been really liking these from L'Oreal. So I have their Worth It medium. Oh, I grabbed out just the regular Worth It. Why does this keep... Wait, really? No, that looks like the medium. Am I crazy? Oh my gosh, I cannot stop throwing stuff at me. But we have the Worth It medium lip liner. And then I really like their Plump Ambition lip oils. This one is in crystal clear. So, I mean, it's really like a clear gloss, but this is more of like your pinky nude and then a clear gloss with like a little bit of a pink, almost like a pink holographic shift. It's really cool. I really, really like this lip oil. I think that is great. And then another, I really like this new LYS lip balm. I think that it's beautiful. I wanted to pair it with the Fenty lip liner. This is what I have in my Shop My Stash bag as well. But the Fenty lip liner in Thugs Blush 2, I think is such a good lip liner. And on first, like when you first apply it, it's very creamy and it feels like it's going to just like wipe away. But it won't. It's so long wearing. It's not going to go anywhere. And these new LYS glosses, this one is in Charismatic, which is more of like your nude as well. But it's these glosses I've been so impressed with. I think those are so pretty, right? And then I just got the Rhode lip duo as well. So this one is the lip shaper in Twist. I don't know. I feel like so many people love the Rhode, like all the products in general. But I've been seeing a lot about this one. I wouldn't say it's my favorite because I feel like it wipes away really quickly, but so many people also love their peptide lip treatment. And this one, I got the shade Toast. So I know everyone's just like going gaga over Rhode. They had an opening, like, I don't know if it was like a store opening the other night, but actually Ashley's husband was there for work and he literally texted me and he was like, Samantha, the line at this Rhode store is insane. And I was like, yeah, like people love this brand and the products so much. So I wanted to buy the lip products for myself. So again, it's Twist and Toast. Yeah, Twist and Toast. Twist, Toast, Toast. Let's see. I would love Sam vlogs. People are always judgmental. I feel like it's difficult to avoid these days. So true. My gosh, I just thought like a creator that I follow just had a baby and like the comments about the baby's name, I'm like, why do we care so much? Like, why do you care what someone else named their child? To me, I just don't get it. Will I do a farewell tour with my Lawless powder? Did I keep my Lawless powder or did I declutter it? I'm trying to envision my drawer. That's too funny. We do love a good farewell tour. The Iconic Nude, I cannot find my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't know where it went. It's been on my mind for a while that I haven't been able to find it, and I have been so sad. So sad. Because that was one that it was in my purse when my purse got stolen, and I bought it again, and now I can't find it. And I'm like, why are we not meant to be together? Why? Oh, I love your nails. They're so fun. Thank you. I got them to match my procrastination deck. So I did like the checkerboard print, like that's on the card deck. This is our latest launch with by SAMANTHAMARCH. So I wanted to get them for launch day to match. Let's see. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, 1 minute. So I will put the form in the chat. And then I'm going to put this on the community tab as well. And it'll be in the comment section too. Okay. So there is the Google form. Janelle says definitely gonna have to sleep on these choices. Yes, because you can only fill it out one time. So only one time. And then, yeah, that's everything. That's all. That's it. Welcome to March Madness. We're back. We're back, baby. So the form will have you fill out your name, like how I can contact you. Then you have the spot to pick each of your different categories. Once you hit submit, like I said, please write down your choices. Try to remember what they are, because I won't be able to look up everybody's like individual ones. And then I will announce the next live chat date on the community tab, also on Instagram. If you don't follow me over there, March Beauty Word. So we will do a live chat every single week throughout the month of March. So next week, I think I am going to do I'll have you guys like come in my closet and basically build the giveaway box. I just thought that would be like a fun idea, because you can really see everything is like laid out in my closet. So I will have you pick. You have to get your choices in by next week, because then voting will start next week as well. Thank you for the congrats on the deck. I appreciate it. Janelle says, this is my year. Perfect bracket. Leanne says, yeah, this year is hard. Whoa. Oh, good. We have a hater in the chat. That means it's time to go. Okay, that is everything, though. Thank you for joining me for March Makeup Madness. I will be seeing you next week for another live chat. I'll give updates along the way on the community tab and also on my Instagram. Thank you. No video will be up in the morning.